Please excuse my eating. Um, so here's the scoop. I cannot disconnect my Jeep from my motorhome. Um, this entire area is nothing but hill after hill after hill after hill, and so this parking is no exception. There's a very steep drop off like this, that way towards this window. Meaning that the back of my Jeep is sitting there towards the hill. And to be able to disconnect your Jeep, you need to disconnect the tow bars, and you need to basically push the Jeep up the hill. And that bastard is heavy. It's loaded with all sorts of additional fuel and water, and it's naturally heavy. So I can't like push it to unjam the bars and undo everything. And I have tried backing up. By the way, I didn't do the bungee cord trick, but I have tried to back up like 2 feet. Wheels on the Jeep immediately went whatcha. It didn't jackknife, but the wheels went. I was like, whoa. Thankfully, I only backed up like a couple of feet. And then I tried to pull forward, and this is when I felt that something was off. Like I was just crawling, and I was like, what the hell? So I stopped the RV, go outside, and the Jeep wheels are pointed that way. So I turned on my Jeep, put the wheels back to where they're supposed to be, redid my brake, and basically here I am. So my only hope and salvation, by the way, like this guy over here, like there, with the platform truck, the spot where I wanted to park yesterday. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. Very respectful, very, you know, even if he like left right now, which he said he was gonna leave in a couple of minutes, that was like 15-20 minutes ago. There's still 3 vehicles illegally parked there, blocking. So, and looking at the 2 pylons against which he's parked, I don't know if I have the turn radius to be. I mean, like, I guess I could try, right? But the thing is, if I don't make that turn, I'm not gonna be able to do anything, which is why I backed up as much as I could without like being on the road behind me blocking people. On a different note, the area where I was supposed to drive through is demarcated as high risk of hail, 2-inch, severe thunderstorm, just about 3/4 of the way along I-10. So despite the fact that I haven't left on time, I'm not particularly looking forward to. Now it is moving north, so being stuck here, in a sense, is somewhat of a blessing. But it's also dangerous because, like, let's say I have spoken to like the guys over here, and he told me that apparently truckers have a computer thing that locks out their truck. And so, my problem is while I'm waiting for him to leave, I'm taking somewhat of a risk that somebody could park in there. Just by like looking at the ebb and flow of the universe, I think I'm more. It's probably a better turn radius to turn this way than it is to turn that way. I don't quite know how sharp my turning radius is in my RV. I have never tested it. But if all of these fine people leave, then that's what I'm gonna have to do then. Either way, here I am. So I was just talking to my mom again on the phone, and my probability of going to goosenecks is diminishing, because I'm like, at this point I'm supposed to be like 2 hours driving. Which is fine, the center of the cyclone that's going through this out west is literally centered right at the Four Corners mark, where the Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah meet. Durango is supposed to be receiving feet of snow. New Mexico is supposed to be receiving flood and all sorts of other things. And there's all sorts of weather impacts in Arizona and Utah as the whole thing swirls. Yeah. I'd like to feel sad for myself, but I can't even feel sad for myself. Like, this is so out of the realm of being able to control anything. So you might have wondered, well, why couldn't I have left earlier or later or whatever is the case. I couldn't have left earlier because of reasons. And in terms of leaving late, the weather is a factor. Moab heats up like you wouldn't believe it. 1 second it's 75, the next it's 115. So yeah. Right now it's actually kind of cool in there because the cyclone is apparently driving the temperatures down. Like, even here, waking up, it was cold. Like, you see me dressed up like this. I stepped outside this morning, I was like, what in the world is going on? So, anyways, you could constantly see me peeking out the window over there. My hope is as soon as he starts moving, I'm just gonna